the person that I am, even though sometimes I feel less than a man. Cause it's hard to be a black man up in the land when you find out the American dream is one big scam created to confuse. That's why I guess many lose grip and get caught up in the myths of trifling skits to pat in their pockets. But nothing's granted, cause what's here today can be gone tomorrow. That's why I always wonder why people follow paths where they believe that worldly possessions will last throughout the hourglass of time and steady pouring by the seconds. And I know sometimes life can be nerve-wracking, especially when you're not receiving blessings that you truly deserve. But instead of turning to God, we turn to smoke and herb, which takes the mind into a state of bliss. But when you come back, you find out that your problem still exists. Now you caught up in the midst of stress that leads to grief and strife. It leads to beating your kids and wife, selling your soul to the pipe. Not maintaining the balance is one of the sad factors of life. You take the good, you take the bad. Ste-Lo's beats and my rhymes combined, and then you have the good, the bad. Ste-Lo's beats and my rhymes combined, and then you have the good, the bad. Ste-Lo's beats and my rhymes combined, and then you have the facts of life. The facts of life. The perception of my thoughts can't be duplicated or recreated. That's why you can never understand what I perceive when my third eye's been elevated. Cause my mind has been calculated by bass time, whip times, depth, when played at an increased volume with no more bias and high density. The early 80s was my first intro to whack MCs, and ever since then it seems that more and more whackness is spreading like multiplicity in degrees of threes. Cats be coming with whack writtens but ill-rehearsed frees, while me I'm shooting writtens and frees like threes on a foul line. From the underground coming up with jewels like those who coal mine. Cause see I had a lyrical vision since the age of 1 + 9, manifested in the year of 85. The birth of lyrically inclined with a mind ahead of my time. So as I grew I paid dues so I could one day shine like ultraviolets. But it's hard to get airtime when you're not a pilot. That's why I guess my roots are still underground like a violet to daffodils. I'm tired of paying dues cause now I got bills, plus I'm hungry. I used to love her like Common, but then she dumped me.
Think twice. The price to pay is your life. The facts of life.
Yo, life is not a game, sport, or cereal, but imperial when heard through waves aerial, with no relation to Gatorade, even though I quench thirst like lemonade. The meaning of the name spelled out L.I.F.E. Living in full effect from the depths, exposing nothing but reality from the mentality. Feed off the good vibrations of positive energy that circles around me like Saturn's rings and hula hoops. I express my thoughts over drum loops, patterned and synchronized by the mind of Ste-Lo, who programmed the NPC to musically narrate the facts of me. Behold, it's soliloquy of me, broken down as the facts of L.I.F.E. You take the good, you take the bad. Ste-Lo's beats and my rhymes combined, and then you have the good, the bad. Ste-Lo's beats and my rhymes combined, and then you have the good, the bad. Ste-Lo's beats and my rhymes combined, and then you have the facts of life. The facts of life. You take the good, you take the bad. Ste-Lo's beats and my rhymes combined, and then you have the good, the bad. Ste-Lo's beats and my rhymes combined, and then you have the good, the bad. Ste-Lo's beats and my rhymes combined, and then you have the facts of life.
Once you know, how do you turn what you know into a constructive plan to change our condition?